Okay.
Hey,
Hello. Okay. So, my name is Brittany, and
I am Leander.
and the purpose of this video is to pretty much talk about relationships, to talk about relationships from a Christian standpoint, point of view. Um,
Because those having a relationship really don't have uh, much to go by, because society has crowded it out and made it shrouded. So we just want to help unveil take the wool from over your eyes.
and we're not experts by any means. We're just trying to share what we know with you guys, what we learned from family members who are married, who are single, who've been through what we're going through now, who've been through what we haven't even gone through yet. That's what we're trying to do. And share it from a godly point of view as well as a view of common sense. Because, I mean, some,
Some people just ain't got
you said it better than I could have. So for today, should we say anything about ourselves?
it. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going
uh, I like athletics. I like to sing. I'm in the choir. I like choir, and I like arts and crafts. My favorite thing to do now, since I work 55 plus hours a week. I come home and try to build stuff. My wife doesn't like it because she likes quality time. Uh, I like to have fun.
on. And I don't know. I like to read. I love to laugh. I really like to laugh. I really like to help people. And honestly, I've helped so many of my friends in relationships and stuff like that. So I really like to help as many people as I can. That would really make me happy. Um, we've been married for like what, six,
Almost 6 months.
maybe 6 months and 13.
Yep.
Oh, 13, 6 months. So we're still going through things. We're still learning.
It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. But it's fun while we're doing it.
It is, and I'm just thankful that I got to marry my best friend. So there's nothing new to learn. I mean, the habits that he, the dog, but that was really funny. Don't choke on me. But it's really helped, and I would the only one of the biggest suggestions that I would make is try don't overlook your best friends. They are really sometimes we don't even think because it's like, oh, they're my friend. I don't see them that way.
You
But
don't want to
maybe,
mess up the relationship.
but sometimes you really should see it that way because, I mean, it's no words to explain how much easier it is. You're totally comfortable. You know everything there is to know. They're your best friend. So I would just, word to the wise, check them out every now and then, because who knows you better than them? They love you for who you are. They accept you flaws and all because they're your friends. So why wouldn't they make a great person to have a relationship with?
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, the topic for tonight, because I just got off of work and showered and everything, so we're about to go to bed. It's like 12 something.
Bedtime.
Bedtime.
Bedtime. I got to get up at 6:20.
So we're gonna try to make this as quick as we can and brief for this first video. But what we're talking about right now is relationships and social media. Um, Social media has a lot of impact on a relationship, just like it has an impact on politics. It has an impact on, um, I mean, social media. It's explanatory. It can help with media. So, um, first things first, when you're in a relationship, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's an old relationship, what you want to do is make sure that if there's a problem, to keep it between yourselves. And if you can't keep it between yourselves, if you feel like you need outside help or advice in your relationship, go to someone. Don't even always go to your best friend sometimes. I mean, go to them, but sometimes, depending on who your friend is, if they are a true friend, They won't tell you what it is that you need to know. They're going to beat around the bush. And, I mean, it's 2012. There's so many motives. You really need to check who your friends are, especially when it's something as important as your emotional, mental relationship. Um, Number one, if you're having an argument or having a problem, don't put certain business on Facebook. Don't put it on Twitter. I don't know what other social sites are out there, but don't.
MySpace, Twitter, Facebook, I don't know. I don't get on the computer much. I don't know. But all I know is, if you got a problem, keep it off of Facebook. Don't tweet about your boyfriend or girlfriend and how low down and stinky they are. Because the world's gonna know how low down and stinky they are, and you might
And not
cause a
only
problem.
that, people that you think are your friends and that are talking to you in your face are going to talk about that, use that information that you just shared against you. They're going to turn it around. They're going to flip it up, down, however you want to look at it. They're really going to mess it up, and they're going to try to harm. They're going to mess up your relationship. Let's just put it that way. Because there are messy people out there who want what you have. Regardless if you guys are 100% happy or not, they want what you have. So it's just best not to put certain stuff up there like that. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to put lovey-dovey stuff up there, because I do that too sometimes. You just get so giddy and happy and in love feeling that you want to tell the world about your perfect thing. Granted, nobody's perfect. We're by far not at all. Not even close. But don't put that type of stuff on there.
Keep it PG-13. Because you want to be tasteful. We are trying to get jobs. The economy is not all that great. So if someone happens to look up
your
name on Facebook, you would want some good stuff on there.
You don't want anything bad. You don't want anything. But yeah, that's pretty much social media. But I'm trying to think, like, you don't want, because I've seen so many relationships that have turned bad because of that. You know, you're seeing pictures, like, you see pictures of, okay, me and him are dating, we're married. Right there. But we see people dating, so we'll be dating, and all of a sudden he'll be out somewhere, and I'll be at home, and I'll be asleep, thinking, oh, I love you, sweet dreams, yada, yada, yada. And he's just having a good time with the boys, and he has a friend, a good friend, who, they're like hanging out, they're having fun, and all of a sudden you see this. What you think I'm going to think when I see it on Facebook?
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Especially if we're together, whether it's on Facebook or not. If we're together and I see some other woman up close on my guy like that, first thought, screw whatever he says. I see it's incriminating enough. Self-incrimination.
Yeah, guys.
You got to be careful what you do wherever you are. When you think people aren't looking, they're looking at you. They're looking at what you do. They're looking at what you say. People are always around looking at you. So what you want to do is make sure that you're always aware and cognizant of what's going on.
Cover your tracks. Don't be sneaky. Tell the truth.
I just like cover your tracks.
I mean, if you cover your tracks, that means you won't be out taking pictures with other females in a relationship.
Okay.
But what was I about to say?
Cover your tracks. Don't be sneaky.
Don't be sneaky. Tell the truth. Because if you got a Facebook account and you're communicating with somebody else outside your relationship on Facebook, it's going to get out, and your other side is going to be upset, and then you got bigger problems. So keep your issues off of Facebook and Twitter and off of whatever. Keep the problems off of the internet, because the world's going to know.
And another thing about the internet and relationships is also, let's clarify this. There's nothing wrong with having friends of the opposite sex. Nothing wrong with it. But you need to know what that friendship is and the boundaries of a friendship, guys and girls alike. You need to be able to respect each other. So whatever friends you have, they need to be able to respect your relationship, regardless if they're happy with it or not. Respect it.
Correct.
And so if you guys are communicating and chatting on Facebook, keep it tasteful, keep it respectful. Because I guarantee you now, with this new timeline crap going out, they're seeing exactly what you're doing, who you talk to, how long you talked to him, what y'all talked about, what Boo Boo looked like the day he left at the mall. I mean, all that type of stuff is out there, and you're just opening yourself up for hurt and pain and everything else when it really doesn't have to be that way. So, just be really careful about what you do. And that's not just for Facebook, that's for anything in life.
And even off of Facebook, don't invite messy people into your relationship.
Or into your life.
Be selective on who you let tell you stuff about what you are doing in your life and your relationship.
Because guarantee a lot of people are out to get you. There's not a lot of people that you can truly trust. Not a lot of people that you can truly say love you for you. So when you find people that love you, don't forsake them. Don't
hold on.
But that's what you really need to do, and just be really careful because not everyone who says says they are your friend are your friends. I've seen all too many times where people act friendly to your face, and then when you turn around, it's like, who are you? You a rent-a-friend. I said it, rent-a-friend. They are on sale. You can get the coupon from Publix, $5.99, 2 for 1. Rent-a-friend. And it's happened. I mean, it happens all the time. People, they want to be your friend when it's convenient for them, but then, I mean, and Facebook don't make it no easier because you'd be surprised. Your friends are sometimes the ones that are after you men.
Right.
Or after your women. Don't trust your homeboy unless he's really your homeboy.
Right.
But on a godly note,
we should all read Psalms of Solomon.
It's actually, I believe, the most romantic, the only book in the Bible that talks, I don't think it's the only, but it's one of the only books in the Bible that talks about romance. And it even talks about it in a somewhat sexual manner, but it's all holy because it's talking about love. And of course, God, love comes from God.
But you can't forget that also it's another take on that, as in how Jesus sees his church when he comes back.
As his bride.
Because we are the bride.
And he's the bridegroom. So,
right.
But the next few ones will also be not just talking like this, but we'll also be including some scriptures to try to help ease along. We have reference books. We have everything that you could possibly need to try to help you. And if there's any questions that you guys have, you guys can email us at 2for1undergod@gmail.com. The T for 2 is capitalized, the O is capitalized, and all letters of God are capitalized. So that's 2for1undergod@gmail.com, and you can ask questions. You can submit anonymously, and we can try to do our best to answer your questions and give advice. And if we can't figure out an answer, we'll find someone who can. We'll ask around, get differences of opinion. Also, if you guys have any topics that you want us to talk about, dealing with relationships, hit us up and let us know, and we'll include that. We want you guys, you viewers, to be a part of what we're talking about, what we're dealing about, since this is for you. That's what it's for. And it's also for ourselves, because we're still learning.
As I minister to you, I minister to myself.
And when 2 or more come together,
hey,
what happens? Ah, praise Tampa. But
I know we're seeing young. We are. But life has taught us a lot, and if we don't know the answer, we find somebody or someone to get you the answer. So submit a question, and we'll try to find an answer. Let's make this thing fun. We just really want to plant some seeds that we've been given by God to produce some fruit, man, some good fruit of the Spirit. And let's just be the best stewards we can of what God has given us in this internet instead of using it for stupid junk. Love you.
See ya.